Hi, I'm Wendy. I am the program manager at Gilda's Club Metro Detroit, working with children, teens, and families. And we just wrapped up our summer of Kids Connect, which is a really fun program for kids 5 to 12. We held it right here at our clubhouse in Royal Oak, Michigan, and we had it all outside. We had a great tent. We had awesome attendance, and our kids, this program is designed to be primarily social, and we don't put anything in the curriculum that revolves around talking about feelings or their cancer connection. And somehow the kids end up doing it themselves. They end up informally speaking to one another about their own cancer connections and supporting each other in their own organic ways. Our nonprofit partnerships were a huge part of making camp a success, because I can set up all the arts and crafts, and those were great fun. The kids actually really enjoyed the arts and crafts days, but the things that really stood out to them at the end of camp when I asked them were the partnerships that we had made with community organizations that brought things to the table here at Gilda's Club Metro Detroit that we could have never done without them. So we had Kids Kicking Cancer, which is a therapeutic martial arts program that came weekly and really helped the kids practice their mindfulness and meditation. It was an opportunity for them to both get energy out and also practice their focus and learn techniques for their real lives outside of camp. We also partnered with Camp Casey, which is a local horse therapy camp that came with a horse one day and let the kids paint the horse, teach them how to take care of this large, powerful animal, and really empowered them through whatever they're going through. And they got to do crafts and make treats for the horse, and they really enjoyed that day. All of our amazing programming for Kids Connect has been fully funded for the past few years from the Abrams Foundation, which allows us to be able to purchase any craft supply that we might need to make things fun, to bring in any other community members or organizations like Cirque Among Us that taught the kids how to trapeze. And they also come and volunteer and help us actually boots on the ground run this whole camp. So it really wouldn't be able to work the way that it does without such a great community partner like the Abrams Foundation.
I just absolutely love the pitter patter of little feet in the clubhouse. Not that I don't love our staff's feet, but there's nothing like the pitter patter, and the kids are amazing, and it's just incredibly refreshing to have them back.
One of my favorite things about camp was the last day, where we got to get really creative and very, very messy, and we got to tie-dye together.
My favorite part of camp was probably talking to one of our volunteers who is currently a med student. We were just talking about all the silly things that kids say. And he said that one of the little girls came up to him and asked him why he can grow so much hair on his fingers, but not on his head. And I've just been cracking up since.
I love horses. So when Camp Casey came, I thought that was so cool for the kiddos to be able to play with the horse. And the horse didn't want to leave, so I think the horse also had a really great time.
This year was really exciting because we had a couple of kids who are currently in treatment who came. There were a few friendships that happened without me even trying to prod or push, and people from all different backgrounds. Most notably, we had 2 young boys who are currently going through treatment at Children's Hospital of Michigan in Detroit, who happened to have treatment on the same days. They weren't even aware of each other, that they existed, because the hospital's doing so much right now to keep kids out of the waiting areas and in communal spaces. But having our safe outdoor spot, we were able to bring them together, and the 2 of them became friends, and now they're planning on connecting outside of Camp Kids Connect, and possibly seeing each other at the hospital and even outside of the hospital. So one of the really cool things that came from camp this year is recognizing that there are more than just the 2 young boys who are at camp that are currently going through treatment, that were seeking peers who are going through something similar. So I was able to connect with the hospital social work team at Children's Hospital of Michigan in Detroit, who reports that they maybe have like 7 to 10 other kids who are having similar experiences right now, and we are building off of that tween and teen game day, game night, support group where they'll meet for about 45 minutes for a more structured support program. And then the last half hour, they're going to be able to have arcade time in our new Detroit Center, the Durfee Innovation Society. So we're really excited to bring kids from Detroit to this great place in Detroit. And it was all from an idea that came out of these kids connecting at camp and realizing that there are more kids just like them and they wanted more of those opportunities.